Yo, what is up YouTube? James back here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2020 Back Battles. Today we have the Gigantamax Alcremie team once again with Gmax Alcremie, Gyarados, Virizion, NDD, Salazzle, and Bishop. If you haven't checked out the previous episodes, highly recommend go checking out. As always, listed down below in the description. You can also find a rental code of this team as well as a placement if you do want to try it out alongside me. But be warned, you have 2 weeks to grab the rental team. By the time this team is finished on the series, you have 2 weeks. Otherwise, the code will expire, but the placement will still live on, so you can go check it out. A few announcements before this video gets started. Be sure to leave a like down below and leave a comment down below. It really does help me out, helps my channel out. And yeah, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to leave a like down below and leave a comment down below. It really does help support my channel. You can also check out my Twitch channel as well as my second YouTube channel for more content VGC related and non-VGC related. I do variety games on Twitch and some very interesting stuff planned for the future channel. You can go check it out, links in the description down below. But let us get started with today's episode. So today's common question of the day is going to be, what do you think are the most underused Pokemon in VGC currently? Now, I think a lot of Pokemon that have potential, specifically right now, Virizion and Reuniclus, I think they're super underused and have really good potential. You just never really see them. I don't think they're that bad. They're not that great either, but I think they have a lot more potential than, you know, the usage stats say. So let's get started and play some games. If you actually don't know, I actually have been having a headache for the past like 2 days. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. It's like some kind of weird headache. So I will apologize if I don't really sound as great, because like there's like something going on in my head right now. I'm not exactly too sure. I feel like I'm fine otherwise. It's just literally the head, but we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I'll be fine here. I do want to get these videos out, and I should be fine enough to at least record some games. Hopefully I'll be able to play well enough too, because yeah, hopefully we will be able to. But we're almost in Master Ball tier with this team. It took quite a bit of trial and error, but let's see if we can showcase this team. I really want to get Gmax Alcremie too. Gmax Alcremie I really want to showcase because it is not a bad Pokemon, and I think its max move is pretty insane. Its secondary effect, healing 25% health, both Pokemon, is just kind of crazy. I'm just not really sure what could really utilize it, but I think it's a really cool Gmax move. Not many Pokemon probably could abuse it next to Alcremie as you would probably like to see. But we got our first opponent here with Remington, rank 9. Let's see what they have here. It's going to be the Politoed Kingdra, Escavalier, Amoonguss, Charizard, and Helios. Now that's weird because Charizard and Helios are more sun Pokemon. I mean, Helios does get dry skin, so it can make sense, but the Charizard just doesn't really make much sense here on this team. I feel like I'm in a pretty good position for the most part. I think Salazzle plus Virizion can actually just dominate this team, because there really isn't much my opponent can do for like beat up strategy other than lead Amoonguss. But if you lead Amoonguss, that means you're leading Amoonguss, and I do have a Virizion that can ignore the Amoonguss and just threaten everything else on my opponent's team. So I really do like that combination, I think, because beat up is really good here. Although there is the airstream from the Kingdra I would have to worry about, so I guess maybe that's not really the best option. Maybe NDD plus the Virizion could do a lot of work here. Yeah, Charizard is not in the sun, so it's not pressuring me as much here. Maybe I can go... Actually, maybe Virizion plus NDD is the play? Actually, I should be able to live one airstream and get a beat up off. So I'm actually going to go with these 4 picks, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with these 4 picks. I think they're safe overall. Gyarados puts on a lot of pressure against my opponent's team, especially if I can wall out the Kingdra and deal with it. So let's see how this goes, because I'm not exactly too sure of how this matchup is going to play. If they lead Kingdra, I could change the weather. I could go for the beat up strategy right away. I don't think it's too bad, but we'll see here. It's going to be the Escavalier and Kingdra lead. Okay. So I will leave Virizion plus Salazzle here, and I think Overgrow is very safe in the Kingdra, as well as just being able to go for the beat up, because you want to assume that they're most likely just going to switch out Escavalier and Politoed because they want to get that speed boost, go for the max airstream into Virizion and knock it out, right? Because you don't want to take a Flamethrower with Escavalier. I think the best play is just to beat up the Virizion. I think I should be able to live a Kingdra-Max Airstream and a beat up combination and probably just knock out the Kingdra, I would assume, with the +4 Max Overgrow. I actually don't know if it KOs. If it doesn't, it's actually going to be very sad, but I would hope so. So I think it's fine going for it. We're going to see Escavalier retreat here. Should be the Politoed. Yep, no surprise. And let's see, because if we don't get the knockout, it can be a bit annoying. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's definitely not the best thing. So let's see. Dynamax is going to come out from my opponent's side. Yep, no surprise. So it should be Dynamax on the Kingdra, and I should be able to get a beat-up combination with my Virizion very safely here. I think Gyarados in the end game can also do a lot of work against my opponent, because my opponent doesn't really have the best answer to Gyarados, especially the rain boosted attack. So Kingdra is going to come out here. Let's see what they go for. As I do go for the Dynamax myself, I should be able to knock out the Kingdra, I assume. If I don't, it's a really awkward situation. So we'll bring out the Virizion. Maybe they don't Airstream, but I just can't see them not Airstreaming the Virizion. Maybe they could Airstream the Salazzle, but that's fine. It is Airstream coming out, no surprise. This shouldn't KO. Does a lot, but not KO. Yeah, pretty much what I assumed. Basically around the damage I expected. Speed boost is going to rise with both Pokemon. I'm going to be able to knock out the Kingdra, hopefully, especially after the Life Orb chip. Come on, Kingdra. Show me that you have potential. Show me that you can beat down the Kingdra and, you know, give me an opportunity to come in clutch right here. So, beat up with the Salazzle. Raising this justified. Virizion. 2+4 attack. Come on, Virizion. This justified beat up animation is so long. They really should have, like, sped this up. 4 hits. Do 10 damage. And come on, knock out the Kingdra. Stab, Overgrow, +4. Let's see. Okay, nice. We are able to knock out the Kingdra. Excellent, beautiful. So unless Politoed's faster, I should be fine. And even if Politoed's faster, it most likely can't even knock out Virizion because of its Assault Vest. And yeah, we're in a really good spot now. So Kingdra does go down here, as I am in a really good spot right now to just go on the offense. Now that I think about it though, this lead wasn't optimal because Helping Hand Max Airstream could have been a play from the Politoed if they led Politoed Kingdra. So I gotta think about this more carefully, because this lead technically doesn't work if they just hardly Politoed Kingdra. But I mean, I did have Indeedee as a lead, so I didn't think they would lead Politoed Kingdra with Gyarados and Indeedee as a potential. Escavalier is going to come out, which is fine. I'm going to go for the... I can max Knuckle and... I just Airstream. Yeah, actually, no. I just Airstream and Flamethrower. I think it's a very safe play. I double an Escavalier. Escavalier probably doesn't have Protect. Politoed could Protect here. But yeah, I don't expect it to. Maybe go for a Scald Burn as possible. Flamethrower going to come out. Do a really solid chunk to Escavalier, actually. As we are going to be able to get an Airstream. The Politoed's not faster than the Kingdra, so... Looks like it is going to be slow Politoed, but Politoed doesn't threaten a knockout here, which is the big part. So Airstream is going to come out and Escavalier, pick up the knockout. So Escavalier does go down. And let's see what Politoed went for. It's going to be the Scald into the Salazzle. Okay. So it's going to bring me down to my Focus Sash. I'll heal a little bit with the grassy terrain. But overall, not looking good for my opponent, because everything just gets destroyed at this point by my Virizion. As, yeah, Virizion at +1 is going to be able to outspeed, I think, anything on my opponent's team. I don't know if they had anything that could deal with the Virizion from the top of my memory. Healerless has to be Choice Scarf, and even if you're Choice Scarf, I think it's a fine situation. Gonna go for the Max Knuckle into the Healerless, as well as I guess just a Flamethrower, realistically. I don't see anything else. More scared the Healerless than the Politoed, because again, Politoed really can't do much to my team. Healerless is the main threat to my Gyarados as well, so it's better to get rid of the Healerless while I can. If they Protect, that's fine because they take a bunch of damage, and it looks like they don't Protect. So Flamethrower going to come out. Let's see if it's Choice Scarf potentially. It's not Choice Scarf, okay. So Max Knuckle going to come out, or they could be Modest Choice Scarf. It could have been like Weakness Policy Charizard, for instance. Able to knock out the Healerless, and yeah, that should be game because Virizion will sweep up the end game with Leaf Blade. So Healerless goes down. Will they get a knockout? They go for Scald into the Virizion, so it looks like I'm getting a 4-0. Awesome. Gets a critical hit, and as you can see with the Assault Vest with the base 129 special defensive Virizion, just able to tank that extremely well. So Virizion coming in clutch, which is really nice. I'm wondering if how I play it better in the future in this matchup. Maybe Gyarados is the better call lead wise, because obviously this lead doesn't work against a Politoed Kingdra lead. Although if I do expect him never to lead it, it is optimal to just lead the Virizion plus Salazzle because the beat pressure is so much. So yeah, we'll be able to take the game 1-1, which is really nice. And yeah, pretty nice showcasing. Salazzle plus Virizion able to do work, which is very nice. I really like to see it. I actually was, while it might not, like, a lot of things don't live +4 max moves. I mean, Virizion is pretty weak generally, so I'm actually very surprised that did KO, but luckily it was able to, and we are able to rank up to the Ultra Ball tier in this. All right, awesome. So let's see if we can continue on and maybe get some more wins. Maybe bring out the Alcremie. Pretty please. I would really love to bring the Alcremie. We got honey. I don't know how to pronounce this. Ooh, I can bring Alcremie in this, I think. They are really weak to Bishop. Okay, they are really weak to Bishop. They're also weak to Dragapult. I mean, they're weak to Virizion, but the problem is that Dragapult with the max airstream is going to be annoying. So I think I like Alcremie as a lead here. Maybe Alcremie Indeedee. Alcremie Indeedee to play. I feel like it's not. Theoretically, it can be if they lead Dragapult plus something, which is kind of what I'm expecting. Maybe Alcremie Bishop. Yeah, because they don't have good Bishop answers. Yeah, I like Alcremie Bishop. Yeah, I like Bishop a lot here. Yeah. I think with... I go Salazzle. I don't need Salazzle at all. I like Gyarados a lot in a match. Do I like Gyarados? It only affects the Tyranitar and Rillaboom. But... There's a lot of Pokemon I could bring here. I'm trying to figure out what the best combination is. I feel like activating Weakness Policy with my Alcremie would be really good here. So I think Salazzle. Indeedee, it's not bad. I think I'm going to bring Virizion. The reason I'm going to bring Virizion is I think it's just safer in general against the Tyranitar and my Milotic combination, which I'm more scared of, I think. Yeah, since I bring Rillaboom to bring Salazzle to cover for the Rillaboom, I think this is the best 4 I can bring. We'll see here though, because I'm not exactly too sure of this matchup, but we'll see. I think they have to lead Dragapult. Or not. They lead Dusclops Hatterene. It's pressure Dusclops too. Well, I wasn't expecting this kind of combination. Unfortunately, I didn't lead anything faster where I could just lash out and pick up a knockout. I think Ironhead is Dazzling Gleam is the best play here. Oh, this could be bad. I'm gonna go for Dazzling Gleam, and I'm gonna go for Ironhead. I think Hatterene might not. Probably has Mystical Fire because this team has no fire type. If I remember right. Yeah, so it has to have a fire move. I feel like. I'm gonna Ironhead Dazzling Gleam for the damage. Ah, they have Protect. Oh no, this is not work. It's not looking good. Okay. Ironhead and the Hatterene. I will get a Dazzling Gleam off. Unfortunately, Assurance wasn't gonna be able to knock out the Dusclops because my Alcremie is actually slower than my Bishop. It was too much investment to actually like invest. So yeah, this isn't that good here. I'm gonna go for the Dazzling Gleam and Protect, I guess. If they don't Dynamax, I can Sucker Punch it next turn, and I feel like that they would go for Smite maybe into my Bishop slot, if anything. Because I don't think Alcremie is that big of a threat to you, but we'll see. Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad. So it has Protect. Does it not? Does it not have Trick Room, or does it not have Mystical Fire? It's one of those two options you would want to assume. But either way, that's bad. And there is a Dynamax, so I'm not liking this spot at all. Maybe I got a bit too greedy. I could have Dynamax Bishop potentially, but I didn't want their Hatterene to Dynamax turn 1 and go for Flare. as I would probably go for the Dusclops with the Max Darkness. So we're going to see Dynamax on the Hatterene, which is not going to be fun to deal with. So we'll protect here. Please be Max Smite or Max Flare. Pain Split going to come out into the Bisharp. Okay. Be Max Smite. Okay, they do target the Bisharp, which is good. For me, at least. Unfortunately, this confusion is going to be really annoying to deal with, but I can't do anything about it. So let's see. Can we get an attack off for some chip? I don't think we did. Oh, no, we did. Okay, cool. I'm also doing amazing amounts of the Dusclops. Like, that damage is actually kind of insane. And I wish we had own tempo on the Salazzle. Alright, I'm going to go for a Dazzling Gleam here, and I'm actually going to hard switch to Salazzle. Because I think I need Bisharp in the end game. Yeah, I think I need Bisharp in the end game. Oh, if I led Alcremie plus Salazzle, I might have been in a good spot, but I don't know if I KO'd the Dusclops. I feel like I would have because it's not split def. Pain Split going to come out into the Alcremie. Okay. That's not too bad. We're going to see Flare come out. Okay, that's better. That's better for me. I don't have to deal with Smite. Cool. And I snap out, which is awesome. So I'm able to get a Dazzling Gleam off. Cool. Man, I lost so much of my Dazzling Gleam. Alright, we're gonna go Bisharp and protect with Alcremie because I think they would go for potentially Max Psychic or Max Mindstorm into the Bisharp slot. And if they do that, I can go for Sucker Punch, threaten the Hatterene the following turn. So I kind of like that option. So we'll bring out the Bisharp here and protect. At worst case, they're going to Smite again. But we'll see. Pain Split into the Alcremie once again. And Mindstorm. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. They could have went for Smite. It would have got ugly, but I think it was my best play. I think Life Orb Sucker Punch should KO the Hatterene at that range. Should I risk it though is the question. We're gonna Pain Split again. The last turn of Trick Room. I could really see the end game being Alcremie, like reliant on Alcremie. So I think it's best play. I think it's to Mystical Fire the Dusclops and Sucker Punch because I feel like he might have to go for the Bisharp slot here, and I think Sucker Punch might KO Hatterene. Oh well, it doesn't. Okay. Pain Split gonna come out once again, so Alcremie gonna take a little bit of health. I mean, I'll still survive, which is a big part. And we're gonna see Mystical Fire. Okay, that's actually huge. That's huge because even though Bisharp went down, I think that's fine. Because I can go... Oh, this might be good. This might be really good, actually. Okay. So I'm able to lower the Dusclops quite a bit. And now I can go for the Salazzle. And I can go for... Ooh, this might be good. This might be really good. Okay. We bring out Salazzle, right? We go for the Gmax Finale into the Dusclops, which will be able to pick up the knockout. Wait, how much am I doing with this move? 130. Okay. And maybe we Flamethrower actually instead of Sludge Wave immediately. Okay, so let me think about who's in the back. It's probably Rillaboom. They already used their Dynamax. I'm just worried about if it's Banded Rillaboom back. Actually, I don't think I need to KO the Dusclops here with I think Finale will just finish off the Dusclops anyway. I'm like pretty sure because a spread Dazzling Gleam did like 25%. I'm pretty sure a single target 130 base power max Finale will finish off the Dusclops. So I think it's just better to go for Finale first. If they have Rillaboom in the back, I could deal with it later. So I think it's just better to do this and heal up first. Because I can heal up a little bit more right now. They protect Hatterene, which is fine because I should be able to knock out. This actually might be better that they protect here because next turn I can threaten with the Sludge Wave. Flamethrower into the protect. And here comes the Finale. So, yes, Gmax Alcremie able to finish off the Dusclops, heal back both its partner and itself, which is really nice. And Salazzle might be able to get back his focus sash actually the next turn. Actually, no, I think I'm a little bit under. But it's fine, because right now we're in a really good spot here. Let's see who they bring out next. If it's Tyranitar, I go for the Sludge Wave plus the Gmax Finale, which should be able to finish it off. If it's Rillaboom, I'm going to go for Flamethrower. Actually, no, I go for Sludge Wave. Yeah, I just go for Sludge Wave Finale. And I double up the Hatterene slot. Yeah. Because now Grassy Glide shouldn't knock out at this range with the... Yeah, I think this is better. So we'll Sludge Wave. If they fake out, it's fine. Yep, they fake out. Perfect. So I'm actually able to heal back to full HP with my Alcremie. Deny Trick Room guaranteed. Oh no, I'm not sure if they had Trick Room. No, they didn't actually have Trick Room. It was Protectory attacks. But it was better to get rid of Hatterene because that was an offensive threat. So, and if they didn't fake out my Salazzle, like Sludge Wave just knocked out the Hatterene anyway. And then the Max Finale would have just redirected to Rillaboom. So we were fine regardless. Sun fades, which is okay. Grassy terrain. Let's see who's faster between Alcremie and the Rillaboom. So Alcremie is faster than the Rillaboom. Oh wait, no. Rillaboom never healed. Never took damage, right? It's fine though. Let's see who their last Pokemon is. It's Dragapult. Okay. So my Bishop was gone. My last Pokemon was my Virizion. Okay. I gotta be cautious of when to use this move. Oh, Dragon Darts is gonna get redirected into Salazzle. The question is, do they darts or not? Because I'd be able to knock out the Dragapult here if they go for darts. Who is my last? It's Virizion. Okay, so Virizion doesn't actually win against either of these Pokemon. I'm gonna sack my Virizion. Bring out... I'm gonna sack my Virizion. I don't think it's good in the end game because there's no Tyranitar to deal with, or my Milotic. Those were the Pokemon left behind. So I'll sack Virizion here. They go for Grassy Glide into my Alcremie. That does so much damage. Oh, and they Phantom Force. Okay, the game not over yet. Game not over yet. Oh, that's really bad. Isn't that Choice Band Rillaboom though? I feel like it is. Oh, but how do I beat the Dragapult in the end game is the question. Oh, I don't know how I'm winning this. I don't know how I'm winning this. I think it's Banded Rila, and I don't see... Because how much Grassy Glide did was too much. I'm going to protect my Alcremie, get the health back. Oh, it's not Banded? And they Phantom Force my Alcremie? Wait, if I say I'm a Salazzle attack... Got Life Orb, okay. Oh, no, I lose 100%. No! Why was it this endgame? Knockoff. Wait, you knocked off? That would have boosted my power. Oh my lord. Okay. Bring out Salazzle. If they have Fly, it's over. They should just Dragon Darts here theoretically. I'm just gonna Sludge Wave and go for the bounce. They're probably just gonna Dragon Darts here. They Phantom Force, it's a choke. A Grassy Glide. Interesting pick. They fly here. So they're flying my Virizion. Okay. I'm gonna get a Sludge Wave off. But I mean, I don't think I'm beating down the Dragapult. I think I need a burn, but even if I get a burn, it's looking really bad here. Or a Fly Miss. A Fly Miss might help. Poison doesn't matter because I'm gonna be able to knock out the Rillaboom out. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, I thought I had this endgame sealed, but the pressure Dusclops actually screwed me over with the finale. I guess I should have just doubled up the Rillaboom. But I felt like I had no way to touch Dragapult, which is an issue. Yeah, but I should have targeted down the Rillaboom. Also, Grass Glide did way too much. Why did that do so much? I mean, I just flamed her, right? And I go for Stone Edge or Leaf. Leaf Blade's safer. I'm gonna need a miss anyway, because they're gonna Grassy Glide, go for an attack here. So, Grassy Glide and Virizion in case I had Sash. Fly, they connect, so this is game over. Yeah, because I can't beat the Dragapult with my Salazzle. Oh, why did I bring Virizion? Virizion was literally the worst pick. If I brought anything else, I probably had this. Gyarados would have been more useful because I could intimidate the Rillaboom and been safer. If I brought... Who's my last? I don't even remember who's my last at this point. Oh man, Virizion was such a bad pick. I thought they were bringing Tyranitar because Tyranitar's not bad against my team. But I guess against Beat Up they don't want to. Yeah, just finish me. Go for Dragon Darts, please. Don't Phantom Force. Don't waste my time. Okay, perfect. Oh, I had a potential for Alcremie sweep and I just let it go. That's so sad. That's so sad. And that's pretty upsetting for myself, but you know what? It happens. Alcremie was able to put in good work. It was able to put in good work. Who was my last Pokemon? Why can't I remember this? I'm not gonna check. Let's see. Because I want to check what my Mon was. Yeah, you can drop points. Indeedee. Even Indeedee was better there because I could have followed me, changed the terrain. Yeah, I should have went with my gut. Virizion was not the Pokemon there, unfortunately. Virizion was great in the first game, terrible in the second game. But I hope that you enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2020 Baek Battles. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like down below, show support. As well as you can check out the rest of my stuff down below in the description, such as my social medias, the size of my channel, and more. You can always check out the payment and the rental code of the team if you do want to try it out alongside me. And you can also check out my Patreon page if you want to go an extra mile to support my content. But you can leave a like on this video, leave a comment down below, and share this video with friends, which are all free ways to support me. And just by watching this video, you're supporting me. So thank you so much for helping out. Otherwise, you can check out my rest of my stuff down below, social media, side series, and on the channel, and more. You can check out the second YouTube channel that I do have, as well as my Twitch channel for more VGC content, as well as my community Discord if you do want to join us and interact and have fun discussing VGC and some other stuff. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it. Have a great day, people. And until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.